Hello and welcome to Moscato and Tea. This is the show for all things beauty, business, and community with your host Inez and Chiquita. Keeping it raw, real, and unfiltered.
Yay!
Woo! What's happening?
What's happening, girl?
Oh my God, a lot.
Well, we're so excited to be here. I know I'm excited to be here.
I'm extremely excited. Today is not only my birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about the age, but
that's all right.
You know, today is my birthday and it's also our first podcast.
Yay.
Woohoo! So let's just get into it.
Right.
Why do we start this podcast?
Okay, perfect. So I'm Inez, who was just speaking right now. That was Chiquita.
Yes. And no, I don't speak Spanish. Okay.
Which is just the name.
Yes.
So basically, we're just here to kind of have fun, keep it raw, keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
How all of this came about was I am an esthetician and Chiquita is a client.
Yes.
And we realized while we were always in appointments and doing her services, we found ourselves talking about everything and anything, which I do with a lot of clients. But her and I just really had this banter. We would go back and forth. And so one day while I was doing her services, we were just like, we should really do a podcast about this and just kind of give people an idea of really what happens in the wax room. People are always
They never know.
No, and they're fascinated by what I do. The minute I say I'm an esthetician, I do waxing, it's a whole nother ball game. That's a whole nother tangent. But
big time.
So it's basically giving you guys an idea of what we do as far as our conversations and how we communicate. And we talk about everything from anything, everything. It's an open book. You're pretty much, like I said, once you're in the wax room or in my room, depending on your service, if you're waxing, you're pretty much naked. So there is no barrier. There's nothing.
None.
You can't hide behind anything. So
I've tried.
It just becomes an open area. Yes, you have.
Very open.
So we're here just to kind of bring it up. So, girl, let's talk about what's been like. First of all, first and foremost, really happy birthday. This is exciting on your first, our first podcast on your birthday.
Truly, thank you. Truly appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. So let's talk about just like what's been going on and what we've been talking about, especially with the holidays coming through. We were talking about the last time I saw you. We were talking about beauty.
Yes. Very, very, very exciting. I haven't gotten it yet, but I've been hearing some very good things about Fenty Beauty from Brianna. It's been sold out, which is, amazing and truly, truly a blessing and stuff, especially for Black women. And I am going to, as soon as possible, go and get some stuff.
Well, I'm just excited that she came up with like a bunch of shades, 40 different shades. So
I know.
All shades come through. And so as a professional in the beauty biz, I've tried a couple of things. I think they're really, really great. I think it's really good. I'm just excited that there is something out there for us, made by us.
Exactly.
So it really... And not to exclude anybody, it goes through all shades, but it's really great that we can go in through a color line. Being in the beauty biz, trying to find even products for clients of color, it's difficult because they never have these darker shades. They never have or the shades stop at a different way, or they make you look ashy. They make you so this one actually is we're like killing the game and just allowing all of us to be able to have a shade that matches us.
Representation. Your daughter, she actually purchased it.
Oh yeah, my daughter's like a fan, and she huge fan every time, but unfortunately for her, her shade always seems to be the one that's always gone. Oh. But she's been paying attention to Sephora, and she's going to give it a moment so she could go back in and get her foundation color. Yes. But she already got the primer. She's gotten the lip gloss. She's gotten quite a few things. So whatever she can get her hands on, she's buying.
Yes, that's amazing.
And so to have her tell me as well as me trying it that it's amazing, it's kind of cool. It's fun.
That is insanely amazing. And more than just Rihanna, there's other, Black women, Black-owned beauty companies out there, independent-owned. So we really, really encourage everybody to go out and support. It makes a big difference, in everybody's lives, in all of our lives and stuff like that. So,
especially supporting a small business.
Yes.
As a small business owner.
We're small business owners.
Yes. And especially in the service industry, anything that, any support is always a good thing. It's always fun. It's just look at it this way. Sometimes, we are quick to run out and support these big corporations and companies that have a ton of money, a ton of able to promote themselves and do everything else. But actuality, helping the small business owner is really the way to go, because the only way they're going to get to that position to be able to help others is to have the support from their community and realization, which touching on it took me forever to get you to lay on my wax bed for that reason.
Okay.
So
we're going to go there?
We're going to go there.
Okay.
We're going to go there, and we're going to talk about waxing and how, women of color are always so afraid
I'm not gonna lie.
of waxing and getting it done, which for me, being in the industry 15 years, I still don't understand what the fear is, but I guess it was fun. But once you did it,
I thought it was painless. She had me laughing throughout, so I actually didn't really feel any pain at all. So it was like, what just happened? I was in and out, and it was a good time. We had music going, we had drinks going. It was just like it was amazing.
It was a wax party.
It was a wax party. We had fun, and it was just like, I love supporting Black-owned businesses, Black women. It's all about that. And I've been a long-time customer and very supportive, and tell everybody I know to go to her.
Well, with that said, for me, it's more of, did you get results from the waxing? How has things been since you started waxing? Like, do you throw away that shaver? It doesn't exist.
Yes. I don't have any of that anymore.
How's your hair growth?
There is none. I go my appointments are like every 4 weeks?
About every 4. You were good about every 4, but you've gotten to the point now where you could go every 6. Without having to it being an issue, or you could go even a little longer. But the whole point was to get it. Same thing with getting you're really good about also listening to what I tell you to do, and also getting your monthly facials. Right now, people,
the facials tell you guys
seasonal. So right now, this is a good time for us to kind of let people know about taking care of themselves and why you want to go
drink water.
See a professional esthetician, or somebody that you trust and believe in. It could be a dermatologist, which in truth, estheticians and dermatologists work really well together. There's a lot of things that complement one another. There's things that we can't do that they can do. There's certain things they don't want to do that we do. So if you have skin concerns or issues, definitely with that, acne, all of these things, we're getting into what is it? Thanksgiving and Christmas, girl? Everybody always want to do.
Yes.
Also, if you're interested in waxing, you could do some research. This is the perfect time of the year to start doing waxing. Your legs, your underarms, your Brazilian, anything like you feel everything. Because by the time summer comes around, you have pretty much trained your hair. So you can go in the summertime a lot longer and not really feel the need to shave. Your hairs are thinner.
Exactly.
It's wintertime is a great time to start waxing. So, we just kind of, that's basically a good thing as far as I can tell.
Yeah. No, I think those are as a woman, you want to take care of yourself. You want to pamper yourself. And I think starting...
And men?
Yes. Let's not forget the men.
Oh,
yes.
We don't
want no hairy men.
No, we could talk about linty balls or, sweaty balls.
Yes.
But, you could get that. That's also another thing that we should also get into, that, as women, we do take care of ourselves. We wax, we do all those things. Men should really get into that. I think male grooming has gotten...
Yes.
We were just talking about that. Male grooming has gotten much better.
Much, much better.
But trying to get the man to get in,
it's a little tough.
It's a little tough, but once they do it, they love it.
And the women do too.
Hey, most of my male clientele, as much as people think are gay, that do a lot of the man waxing or the manly waxing, taking care of that. It's not. It's mostly straight men that I have a big straight men clientele that come and get it done. Why? Because wives and girlfriends, appreciate.
Yes. Keeping it real.
Appreciate a nice clean area.
Yes.
So, men should really look into it. It does help also, as far as the same thing with women, ingrown hairs, keeping it clean, it's not as sweaty. It's not, there's just
I think it's also about how, what you eat too, and stuff, and being healthy and stuff, and not.
Well, yeah, but the hair,
Well, yeah.
Look, the hair no matter what. I understand, like, if you have acne and things like that, sure, what you eat, drinking lots of water, everything, but the hair itself, it just, when it grows back too, I guess people are always worried about it scratching and itching, getting looking like you got an issue.
Get a little clogged up.
Yeah. No, you actually, it grows back thinner, finer. It's so much easier. You don't get that itchy feeling like you do with shaving. You don't get that irritation. Okay. You do if you're a little sensitive for maybe 24 hours. There's rules. But you would want to really work with your esthetician, and you would really want to work with that person so they can direct you in the right way. And also, as an avid waxer, I always highly recommend to anybody, if you're in too much pain when you're waxing, you need to get up and walk out the room.
Yes.
That means that esthetician is not for you. Waxing should never be so painful that you're raw, that you're you can't walk, you're sore. It should never, ever, ever be like that. Yes. That means that they're not doing their job correctly. And honestly, none of my clients ever leave crying or, into that point where they can't walk, they can't do anything. They're always a little scared by the time they leave. They're like, oh, my God, that was so not what I thought it was going to be.
No, I'm a fan of it. I was the exact same thing. It took me a while to get – she can tell you it took me a really long time to get there.
It took a long time. We've known each other for a minute. And we met through a mutual friend.
Yes.
And shout out to Tiffany Butler, who's keeping my hair
and we're just actually about to bring that up, small business, other small business that we love to talk about and stuff. And Miss Tiffany Renee is not only our mutual friend, but also a small business owner. And we just want
a hairdresser.
And hairdresser. I call her.
Or shall I say hairstylist?
Hairstylist.
Because, nowadays.
I call her hair guru.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, because I have to tell you. Okay, so we went from waxing to hair because how we do. How we do things.
We're women. We just go all over the place.
I have to tell you. Ever since I started seeing her, I've always been told that I can't do color. I can't do this. I can't. I think I've been pretty much every color under the rainbow.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm like pink, burgundy, like all kinds of.
It.
Yeah, don't you?
Yes.
And then we're gonna change it up in a second. She's like telling me to calm my ass down because I'm quick to be like, okay, so what are we moving next?
Yeah, no, I'm the same way.
But I always get a lot of compliments on it. I have naturally curly hair, which can be unruly and crazy, and she manages to, cut it, do whatever. My daughter is a huge fan of hers. She sees her for pretty much everything, color, cut. And my daughter also has naturally curly hair and always has Ayanna's curls popping. So check her out. I do have a lot of clients that actually, a lot of my clients do go over and check her out due to the fact, for that reason.
Yeah.
Just because I'm a walking billboard.
Yeah.
When I comb my hair. And she knows I don't even like to comb my hair.
Yeah.
So, if it were up to me, it would be in a ponytail like it is now.
No, listen, I'm so terrible. She can even tell you, but please don't tell her I said this, but I'm really bad with my hair and trying to keep it up. If I don't go to her, it would just be in a ponytail. She gets on me all the time because sometimes I just hate to even comb it. And when I do go in and I do go in there and see her, she, she'll get on me and stuff like that. But I told her, if I could have her every day doing my hair and I didn't have to do anything, I'd be very happy. But I think she is the greatest hairstylist ever. She has grown my hair from what it used to be to now I'm natural. I don't do any perms or any chemicals or anything like that. And she is the best.
You got that bounce to that?
Yeah.
You got that bounce in that hair?
Got to do it.
Yes.
But you can go and find her at TiffanyReneeSalon.com. She's over on La Brea and Fountain at the Phoenix Salon Studios.
Shout out to the Phoenix Salon Suites.
Yes, that's where your shop is at as well. Phoenix Salon Suites.
Well, shoot, it allows independent people to go ahead and be business owners and start their own business and do their own thing. So shout out to them. I highly recommend to anyone who is in any type of service industry, beauty, barbers, makeup artists, estheticians,
big time.
Tattoo artists, anybody who's in that service industry and is looking out to branch out on their own. I would highly recommend looking into a suite and doing it. I had having a storefront can be you can have a lot of overhead, you can have a lot of things and so forth, but if you're independent and you want to kind of start off slow and small and grow yourself, it's a really great a really great thing to do because you're pretty much in rent. We got everything from internet. It covers. We have laundry. We have everything. Your room is your room. You do whatever you want to do. I'm still working on your own style. Every person in there is independently owned. There's you are your own boss, so you come and go as you please.
Very convenient. Very convenient.
Absolutely.
Now we're going to kind of change gears a little bit and just talk about. And I know personally this will kind of hit home with you. What's going on over in Puerto Rico.
Oh, yes.
So for our last, couple minutes with you guys, we just want to, kind of talk about, if you can, please donate, no matter how big or small.
Absolutely.
I think right now, not only in Harvey and Florida, everywhere in the world, there's a lot of disasters going on. But really, we want to kind of bring up Puerto Rico right now. As Americans, we want to help support each other. And as I know, this kind of hits home for you.
Absolutely.
Because you have family out there.
Absolutely. I think people forget that just because Puerto Rico is a commonwealth, it is part of the United States. So I think people forgot that they are fellow Americans.
A lot of people
and
in the White House.
And that they need help. Finally, some help is coming out there, but whatever you can do, honestly, really donate, honestly, really help out. Like with everything, it's been a burden on all of us right now because it's not just one area.
Yes.
We've been hit all over. It's like Mother Nature right now is upset.
Yes.
It's really
Climate change is real.
Yeah. It's really upset with us. And it's just kind of basically slapping us around and saying, we're all humans. We're all here to coexist and live with one another and that we have to help each other out regardless. Yes. It doesn't matter of race, creed, religion, nothing. At the end of the day, when we all, when we get cut, what do? We all bleed. We bleed the same color.
We're all the same.
We're all the same.
Humans.
And so being able to help each other out and see, was really scary. I don't think Puerto Rico's been hit with other hurricanes before, but I think this one was devastated.
Very severe.
Yeah, and devastated the island that I once knew and grew up in and went back and forth and so forth doesn't exist anymore. Now it's like kind of rebuilding. It was scary not knowing or hearing from your family forever. Finally, thank God.
I watched the governor. He was talking about it. He didn't even get to talk to his family for like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, it's like, thank God after a week we finally, thank God for social media too, allowing them to be able to, at least on social media say, hey, we're okay, or reach out. We've gotten the town we're from, got some communication, light, but so forth.
Yeah.
So,
it's a lot of individual people are donating and companies are coming together. Celebrities are coming together to help,
And let's not forget our sistering neighborhood, Mexico.
Yes.
The earthquake, we're right next door.
Yes.
Earthquakes hit us all the time as well. And so at this time, it's just kind of like all of us, we were just talking about that we need to like really be humane, be human and and care. Who cares about anything else?
Exactly.
It's just about being, caring for one another and being humane and helping each other out. Because at the end of the day, here's what I always, my mom always said something that always kind of stuck with us, that at the end of the day, when you die, you can't take everything, these material things with you. When you die,
true.
which you were going to ask, what are people going to say about you when you die?
Exactly.
Not that, he made a lot of money. Look at, honestly, a lot of people, depending on their legacy, depending on how you look at it, it could be good or bad.
Yeah,
example, with good old Hugh dying, Hugh Hefner dying.
Yes.
Everybody was I've had clients that are like, oh, he was great. And then, others that was like, no, he was a misogynist.
Exactly.
He was all of these things. So at the end of the day, you just want to make sure whatever you're doing.
Just, be a human, care about each other.
I want mine to say she was the shit.
Yeah.
And
she had it popping.
And I was a good human being at least, and I helped out whenever.
You cared about people.
Yes, at the end of the day.
Yeah. I think, sometimes people forget, even just being kind to each other, just smiling and saying thank you.
And I will have, me, I'm going to have sayings and so forth, and I'm going to make sure it's handed out so that way you say the proper thing.
Oh, yeah. I've already, I think it was Tiffany or somebody, or maybe it was you. I was telling somebody that I'm going to go ahead and plan out because I'm a writer and I, do film and TV and everything. So I was going to already plan out and write out a script for my funeral. And get that all set up, and just say, she did it.
Yeah, absolutely. Even if you don't believe it, at least it was scripted.
Exactly. Be like, this little girl from Tennessee, she did it. It's okay.
Okay. That little accent comes out every once in a while.
I should have said that earlier. I am from Memphis, Tennessee, so you may hear a little something every blue moon, but, it is what it is. I can't help it.
That's all right.
But, this is our first episode. I'm excited.
With that said,
yes.
well, we're getting ready to wrap up and kind of do everything. It's a small little thing as we go on. If you guys are interested in hearing about any topic or want to talk about anything, go ahead and get it. Yeah.
Email us, subscribe, follow our blog at moscatoandtea.blogspot.com. Follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, and Moscato and Tea. We also are going to be doing for our first episode, we're going to be doing a free bottle of Moscato giveaway. So if you follow us and tag us, let us know, and we're going to be shouting out you on air and everything. And we're very, very excited for this new avenue and journey that we're going on. So please make sure you subscribe and hit us up. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank
bye.
you. Wait. Hold up a second, girl. We're going to say bye, but we first need to pop the bottle.
Oh, you want to pop the bottle?
Yeah.
She's ready to get drunk. Oh, God.
Well, that's why it's called Moscato and Tea. I'm having my Moscato while I'm giving you the tea.
Oh, my God.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
See? Woo!
Look at this.
And then a little birthday drink, too, okay?
Yeah, look. It's a little early, but it's okay.
It's a happy hour somewhere.
Yeah. Is that what you going to keep telling yourself that?
All the time.
Okay, let's clean.
Clean.
Woo!
Cheers.
All right.
Thanks, you guys.
Bye.
Well, that shit is good.
That's good. I'm telling you.
Oh, no, that was a good one. What was that one?
This is Casanova.
Okay.
Casanova.